Hey, what's good? It's Team Life Saint 3 here, and welcome back to another update video. My eyes hurt. Hold on. Much better. Anyway, today is gonna be a rather update, a rather short. I'm gonna try and make this video as short as I can. This is gonna be another update video. I told you guys I was gonna upload this on the live stream that I did a few days ago. But anyways, today is gonna be my thoughts on, what happened this year. Because, this is gonna be a 2020 in review video. So yeah, 2020 was a year with ups and mostly downs, let's just say. Yeah, 2020 was a quite an interesting year, let's just say. And most of all, 2020 was just crap. It was supposed to be probably at least a somewhat good start to this new decade, but I can list every single event that happened on top of my head because, like I said in that one other video that I was like, yeah, the internet's screwed. I pretty much remember everything that, what happened because, yeah, just to top it off, first up, this has been happening for a while, but, if you use the internet, then that means you're really being manipulated by some rich millionaire. That's just my, point of view of it. That's basically why that video exists, like the internet's screwed and stuff. But yeah, that was just my first thing just to say. That has nothing to do with this video. Just cut back on the internet for a little while. That's what I'm trying to do for the most part. But, this video is just going to be talking about 2020, so I just might as well start talking about 2020 now because that's really the purpose of this video. Now, to start off, I would like to talk about, I should say, the prologue of 2020. So, the prologue of 2020, in my personal problems, I was very, very depressed, as you guys may have saw. I was going through depression in November or fall of 2019. Yeah, I was going through some major depression there. And then when December rolled around, I was excited for the new decade to start. Well, pretty much everyone was. Until I realized after 2020 has came, I just found out that one of my favorite YouTubers, Xbox Addictions, got terminated. Yes, right in the beginning of 2020, Xbox Addictions, if you guys... What is that spot on my shirt? Anyway, if you guys watched him, then you're an absolute legend because he's an amazing YouTuber. So if you guys watch Xbox Addictions, then yeah, I think you guys know who he is by now. Yeah, his channel got terminated, so he had to move to Patreon and his other channel. He's still uploading some good content, but it's really just not the same. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened in the very, very beginning of 2020. And right after that, there was some threats going on about World War III starting. It's about Iran and Donald Trump. They were the the leader or president of I don't even know anymore. Okay, I don't really care about history because they're all dead anyway, except for the fact that this is modern history and they're not dead, hopefully yet. So, yeah, Donald Trump and, the freaking dictator leader, whoever the leader of Iran, did not agree with each other, let's just say, and World War III was about to start, and the hilarious part about it is everyone just reacted with memes, kind of like the Area 51 raid of September and August of 2019, so, yeah. That was kind of expected. You know how the modern society is. They do nothing but lounge around on the internet and just create memes, which I respect, but at the same time, I don't, because, that tells me something that, the internet, once again, is owned by rich people, and the Democrats are like, haha, this is working. This will be the new lifestyle. So, yeah, that's pretty much how it started. Yeah, even though we were still over these past years, not just only 2020, we were still pretty dang naive about the fact that we're being controlled whenever we go on the damn internet. And then February rolls around, which was another okay month, even though, the World War III threats had simmered down, thankfully. World War III did not happen, and then all of a sudden we found out that Australia is on fire. Yeah, Australia is on fire, which I guess it's completely normal because, it's not normal. It's bad. Yeah. Australia is pretty dry, and I guess people are happy about it because, the big ass spiders that live in Australia. Yeah, we don't want those around anymore, do we? We don't want to. We don't. Us Americans don't want to see that. But either way, yeah. A lot of a portion of Australia, a majority of Australia, got burnt to a crisp, and then after that, a humongous like freaking tsunami and flood storm came in, which I guess helped to put out the fire, if you guys ask me. And personally, in 2020, in that month, as you guys may have known, I have gotten my first girlfriend in that month of February 2020, which I'll talk about in a little bit. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened in February. And then March rolls around. Ho, 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 this is where things start to really fall apart in 2020. You see, every year in almost every year in the 2010s decade, we had one or two major things happen, whether if it's good or bad. And then in 2020, we thought that World War III and the Australia fires and flooding would be the end of it. Nope. Coronavirus time. Yep, the COVID-19 has reached all the way to the USA, and now we shut down for months because of that. So yeah, and ironically, the very first day that the USA shut down from COVID was on March 13th, which so happened to be my 17th birthday. And March 13th happened to be on a Friday, and we all made fun of Friday the 13th for being extinct. Well, we shouldn't have done that because that's when everything shut down for COVID, was on a Friday the 13th, which there were only supposed to be 2 of in this entire year. 2020 was supposed to be a good year, but, politicians were like, nah, fam, we're gonna change that. Or that's at least what I was thinking of. And I hope you guys know that after I got together with my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend now, right from the beginning, she was talking about other guys to me, which you're not supposed to do in a relationship. And she also cheated on me multiple times. But I just accepted that and move on. So, which comes around April, which was my girlfriend's birthday. And then on the day of, I found out another one of my favorite YouTubers. He didn't get terminated, but he died. He died. His name, yeah, and most of y'all may know his name, Talking Kitty Cat, or Steve Cash was his real name, and he ran the channel Talking Kitty Cat. I was been watching his channel for at least 8 years, and then when I found out that he, died from suicide because of his bipolar disorder, really saddened me. So even more sadness comes around. I was grieving. I was in grief for that guy. All right. He was a really good guy. He actually really reminded me of my dad. I don't know why, but he did. He loved cats and he was a musician. He was a cool guy. He was also a fan of Sublime. And yeah, that's really why he reminded me of my dad. So yeah, he passes away. Sadness rolls around. COVID gets even worse with the politics and crap like that. It was starting to really fall apart around there. So, and that's when May rolls around, and May wasn't too bad. Nothing disastrous happened around those months. Around that month. Well, I don't think anything disastrous happened that month. COVID was still bad at the time, and I was having fun though. I hung out with some friends and stuff, even though we were supposed to be quarantining, but I was completely fearless about it. Oh, and also, I forgot to mention, back in January, actually the end of January and the beginning of February, I got really, really freaking sick. You guys may have remembered that community post that I posted a year ago, or almost a year ago. Yeah, where I got really, really sick, and I searched up my symptoms, and they matched with COVID, even though the government is still hiding the fact that, COVID didn't come into the U.S. until March, which is absolute bullcrap, because it obviously came in earlier than that, which I also forgot to mention. And they only said that because China kept on taking our tests. And I don't get why this information is so forbidden to us, because it's literally right in our faces. Anyway, I was still a little depressed at the time, but hey, at least I had my girlfriend for support. Kind of. I'll explain that later once again. And then I guess that's really all what happened in May. And June comes around, and this is where some more things start to fall apart. So in June, something happens that for the first time in 18 to 28 years or something. It's where a Minneapolis bartender named George Floyd has been killed because he was using counterfeit cash around. He was using counterfeit cash, and then a police officer was supposed to arrest him, but he kept his knee on his neck for 7 minutes straight, and the man's dead. Yeah, now people got really, or specifically the Democrats got really, really pissed off of that because I got to admit that person was killed for very, very vague reasons. And then now I don't even know how many times they did this, but BLM has been rejoined, reunited, and then the riots started happening up until the Coast Guard, started walking around the entire city and start paintballing people to get back into their damn house. Like, yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm still seeing posts upon posts upon posts about racism related things, which I guess is a good thing because, racism's been a problem for years and years. But the thing is, though, it's like posting that kind of crap on social media ain't really gonna, slow the racism down because that's how people are nowadays. Their personalities. Just let them be that person. They'll probably receive let's just say a pretty petty punishment from God or something. But anyways, yeah, that all happened. That Black Lives Matter has been reunited, and then people are still rioting and posting shitty things on social media. But I guess it's whatever. That kind of thing that just happens to spark that people's that little loophole that they found that whenever like a person of a different race has been killed, they can start ignoring the law and start rioting, which I guess is a shitty move, but at the same time, it's smart. I don't even know how to feel about the BLM thing, but it's really just a domestic terrorist organization in my own two eyes, which, the Democrats will get really pissed off if I say that, but who cares? You can watch that Internet is Screwed video and I'll expose the heck out of y'all. But anyways, before I get canceled, let's move on to July and August and September. So those 3 months, nothing much happened at all. July, to start off, everyone pretty much ignored what was going on in the world. In August and September, though, that's when some more sadness comes around. I don't know why, but in August, though, I had broke up with my girlfriend after I found out that she cheated on me multiple times. And she was talking to some other guys. It was just a whole shit show. I found out that she was talking to like guys who were way older than me. And then also, yeah, in June and July, I was having fun up until, August, up until the end of the year, like up until now. Yeah. So I broke up with her. And then she started sending out some people to hate on me, like all the people that she knew. Excuse me. And then every time, gosh dang, I can't stop burping. Maybe because of this Dr. Pepper that I'm drinking. Anyway, yeah, she sends people over to hate me. Every time I even try to open my mouth on social media, people just go full on crazy saying that I'm wrong and all that crap. Yeah, it was just a whole crap show from there and there. 2020 is a whole entire crap show. And then during all those sad times, some more influencers passed away, like Chadwick Boseman, the original Black Panther himself, who has been battling, colon cancer for months, I think years even, and up until he finally passed away. And then October rolls around is when another influencer died, which this one was really saddening. Eddie Van Halen, the guitar wizard himself. And Van Halen, he passed away from battling his stage 4 lung cancer for months, I think. I think it's lung cancer, yeah. It's really just a shame that all these influencers freaking died, and yeah. And to this day, I am still kind of dealing with, the drama between me and my ex-girlfriend. It's like, damn. Yeah, this ain't, I mean, 2020 didn't just affect me, it affected all of us. But I'm telling y'all my personal perspective of what happened to me during this entire year. Yeah, it's really just a shame. Anyways, and then November rolls around now. This one is probably the month with the most downs of all time. Personally, I mean, not compared to March or June where all that craziness started happening. In November, my depression comes right back to me, hits me hard, because, and also during, come on, really? Don't mind my tripod. I think, and also in 2020 my tripod broke. Anyways, so yeah, in November my depression hits me really hard, and I found out that some kids who lived in Davison, high school kids that lived in Davison, which is like all the way out east for me, where my cousin lives. 5 Davison high school kids had committed suicide, and it was just really saddening for me, and I was sad, obviously, and I got really pissed off because it appeared on my feed, which tells me that the government is controlling me and my emotions on the damn internet. So yeah, that's November for y'all. Depression and more influencers dying. And then December rolls around, which I think is the finishing month. Another influencer dies, of course. It's the original actor of... It was that pirate from SpongeBob. What was his name? I forgot. But that guy was my childhood, okay? He was my childhood. And yeah. I mean, yes, a lot of things happened in 2020, but a lot of things happened in 2019 as well. Like Popular Mimosa and his wife get a divorce. What else happened? I don't know. That's one thing I remember in 2019. But in 2020, the negativity has really, really doubled. Like, positivity has completely died out. Like, if you go onto your news feed, all you see is bad news. And in December, my depression simmers down, thankfully, mainly because I'm talking to this new girl, which, she'll be coming soon on my YouTube channel. I won't tell you guys until later on, I should say. Yeah, in December, though, I finished a lot of stuff, though. I cleared up a lot of stuff. I also posted on social media today on, what you should do to make the change in 2021. And it says, yeah, that's what it pretty much says. Yeah, you can take the moment and pause and read that. But seriously, guys, make the change. 2021 will be just as bad as 2020 if you don't change, okay? That's one thing, yeah. Which, and in 2020, though, as I think about it, might be just a message, just saying, humans have really screwed up the earth over the past couple to few centuries, and, I guess this is our payback. Yeah, of a bunch of people that we love dying and freaking everything else left to right. And I hope y'all know that ever since March, COVID is still a thing. Yes, we're still here at home, stuck. We Michigan people are stuck at home because our governor is a Democrat, and yeah, she doesn't really like anyone not following the guidelines anymore. And don't even get me started on the 2020 presidential election. That was probably one of the most toxic things I have ever seen with my own 2 eyes. I mean, people think it's over, but it's really not. I mean, yes, if Joe Biden won, then fine. But if you're just saying that and he didn't, then shame on you, I guess. I mean, yeah, I did a ton of research over the past, time to time, researching what kind of things are affecting us today. And it's also the 5G towers that came along in this later of a year. 5G towers do not cause COVID, but it is causing some other unrelated radiation symptoms. Like I said before, my mind is still foggy and my moods are still swinging, which they still are today. Like, it's really just it's terrible. But yeah, you guys get the idea of 2020 was a crappy year. World War III threats, Australia fires and flooding, coronavirus, BLM, reuniting, influencers dying, like an abnormal amount of people that we all love are dying, depression, really, 5G towers affecting us, money pretty much falling in the wrong hands. You guys get the idea. But seriously, guys, let's make the change. Let's make the change that 2021 will be it'll be good. It'll be good, okay? Hopefully 2021 will be good. I will, like I said, put the picture in that, time frame. And, geez, I really got nothing else to say. But 2020 was one hell of a year. And I really hope that 2021 will be better. Okay, we just really need to make the change. I don't know what else to say. My moods are starting to swing, so maybe I should end the video here. This is really just an opinionated video on 2020 right here. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow when I upload that compilation, the best moments of 2020, so we can all be positive about what's going to happen next year. Yeah, we really need to be more positive. That's the change I'm talking about. Just be more positive. Just don't exploit bad news constantly. It's not cool. So this is coming from a guy who's wearing yellow tinted glasses and a big ass nose and 2 buck teeth that look like a damn woodchuck. All right? Yeah. But still, guys, seriously, make the change. And it'll be good, okay? Just trust me on it. So yeah, hope you guys have a good 2021 and a good rest of your day. And I don't know what else. Just be positive, okay? 2020 was a really bad year, and I hope you all understand that I am taking time off myself to take a break from this stuff, because like I said before, also Tom Tillis has successfully passed the bill of giving jail time to copyright, copyright infringement on your social media and stuff, like content creators. I don't know why that happened, but the bill somehow passed. That sneaky bastard. Yeah. Yeah. Just, if you want to, just take time off yourself and then just be more positive social media. Like just look out for what's good in the world. So yeah, that was my 2020 review video. I know it's not that specific and clear, but I did the best I can. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.